Flies are ubiquitous, found practically everywhere humans reside, except for Antarctica and a few isolated islands. They've journeyed across oceans, following human migration patterns, but they remain absent from wilderness and deserts where people are scarce. Though familiar, a lingering question persists. Why do flies rub their limbs? The answer is simple. They're cleaning themselves. A fly's body is covered in hair, serving as sensory receptors, crucial for locating food and navigating their world. Keeping these limbs clean is essential, which is why they constantly rub them. These delicate appendages are multifunctional, functioning as taste receptors, allowing flies to sample their potential meals with their feet. They'll land on food, explore its surface, and taste it before consuming. Flies lack teeth, making them reliant on a liquid diet. To make solid food digestible, they employ a unique ritual. They regurgitate digestive juices onto their intended meal, breaking it down into tiny, drinkable particles. This regurgitation also creates space for new food within their stomachs. Despite their seemingly harmless presence, flies pose a health risk. They deposit their digestive juices onto food, which is unsanitary enough. However, the true danger lies in their indiscriminate landing habits. Flies alight on everything, not just flowers, but also on decaying matter, dumpsters, and other unsavory places. This behavior leads to the accumulation of germs and microbes on their limbs, which are subsequently transferred to our food when they land on it. These microbes can cause serious illnesses like cholera and typhoid. Experiments have demonstrated this process. 2 containers were used, one with red spice powder and the other with white rice. Flies were introduced and moved freely between the two. Soon, the rice became contaminated with red spice, illustrating the transfer of potentially harmful substances. Imagine replacing harmless spice with something more unsavory, and the rice with your dinner. The takeaway is clear. Always cover your food to prevent flies from landing on it, and swat them away if they get too close. However, don't panic if a fly briefly lands on your sandwich before you shoo it away. If you act quickly, you're likely safe, as a healthy human immune system can usually ward off parasites. Despite their unsavory habits, flies do offer some benefits. They play a role in pollinating flowers, collecting nectar that sticks to their hairs and transferring it to other flowers. They also contribute to waste recycling, breaking down organic matter. Flies are an integral part of the ecosystem, providing sustenance for various creatures like birds, spiders, lizards, and frogs. Without them, these animals would face extinction. Beyond their unique taste-detecting feat, flies possess other intriguing characteristics. They can walk on both horizontal and vertical surfaces, even upside down. This incredible ability is thanks to tiny hairs on their feet, which produce a glue-like substance, providing excellent grip. Their eyes are equally remarkable, consisting of 2 compound eyes, each containing thousands of individual lenses. These eyes don't move, but their vision encompasses almost 360 degrees, allowing them to see behind them. They're constantly aware of their surroundings, detecting potential threats with their multitude of eyes. In addition to the compound eyes, flies also have 3 simple eyes on their foreheads, acting as a compass for navigation. Flies have astonishing reaction times. We perceive them as slow-moving, but from their perspective, we are the slow ones. Different species have varying perceptions of speed. For a turtle, the world appears twice as fast as it does to us, while for a fly, it's 4 times slower. Imagine watching a video at 25 times normal speed, and someone approaching you at that accelerated pace. That's how a fly experiences the world. This explains why they're so difficult to swat. While they have only 1 pair of wings, they also possess halters, structures that aid in rapid takeoff and air balancing. These halters evolved from a second pair of wings millions of years ago. If a fly loses a halter, it will fly in circles, and without both, it becomes flightless. Despite their rapid wing beat, around 1,000 times per minute, flies are relatively slow flyers, reaching only 4.5 miles per hour. Urban flies tend to stay within a limited radius of their residence, typically 3,200 feet, while rural flies are more adventurous and can fly up to 7 miles. A fly's lifespan is short, lasting around 30 days, but during this time, they lay between 500 and 800 eggs, not all at once, but in multiple batches of 75 to 100 eggs. These eggs hatch within 24 hours, and it takes a week for them to develop into adult flies. This cycle repeats, though in colder climates, the process can take twice as long. The largest fly species, the timber fly, resides in Central and South America, reaching up to 3.15 inches in length. Flies have their preferred sleep spots, typically near their food sources, where they rest at night. If your home is overrun by flies, there are steps you can take to reduce their population. They're attracted to other flies, the smell of flies, and fly specks. Washing walls and surfaces will help eliminate these attractants. Flies are also drawn to garbage and rotting produce, laying their eggs in these substances. Keep food in the refrigerator, cover it, and store trash in tightly sealed containers, taking it out regularly. Flies have a sweet tooth, or more accurately, a sweet foot, and enjoy syrups, sugary liquids, soda, and vinegar. Keep these items stored properly and wipe up spills immediately. Finally, flies are drawn to dirty, leaky drains, feeding on bacteria found there. Regularly clean drains and repair leaks to prevent this attraction. Sealing cracks in your floor and walls will also help deter flies from entering your home. By understanding what attracts flies and taking steps to eliminate these attractants, you can significantly reduce their presence in your home.